1 Peter 4. Therefore, since Mashiach suffered in the flesh, arm yourselves also with the same mind, because he who has suffered in the flesh has ceased from sin, so that he no longer lives the rest of his time in the flesh for the lusts of men, but according to the desire of Elohim. For we have spent enough of our past lifetime in doing the desire of the Goyim, having walked in indecencies, lusts, drunkenness, orgies, wild parties, and abominable idolatries, in which they are surprised that you do not run with them in the same flood of loose behavior, blaspheming, who shall give an account to him who is ready to judge the living and the dead. For this reason, the Besorah was also brought to those who are dead, so that, whereas they are judged according to men in the flesh, they might live according to Elohim in the Ruach. But the end of all has drawn near. Therefore, be sober-minded, and be attentive in the prayers, and above all, have fervent love for one another. Because love covers a great number of sins, welcome one another without grumbling, as each one has received a gift. Serve one another as good guardians of the manifold favor of Elohim. If anyone speaks, let it be as the words of Elohim. If anyone serves, let it be as with the strength which Elohim provides, so that Elohim might be praised in it, all through Yahushua Mashiach, to whom belong the esteem and the rule forever and ever. Beloved ones, do not be surprised at the fiery trial that is coming upon you, to test you, as though some unusual matter has befallen you, but as you share Mashiach's sufferings, rejoice, in order that you might rejoice exultingly at the revelation of his esteem. If you are insulted for the name of Mashiach, you are blessed, because the Ruach of esteem and of Elohim rests upon you. On their part he is blasphemed, but on your part he is praised. For do not let any of you suffer as a murderer, or thief, or doer of evil, or as a meddler. But if one suffers being messianic, let him not be ashamed, but let him esteem Elohim in this matter, because it is time for judgment to begin from the house of Elohim. And if firstly from us, what is the end of those who do not obey the Besorah of Elohim? And if the obedient one is scarcely delivered, where shall the wicked and the sinner appear? So then, those who suffer according to the desire of Elohim should commit their lives to a trustworthy Creator in doing good. 1 Peter 5. Therefore, as a fellow elder and a witness of the sufferings of Mashiach, and also a sharer of the esteem that is to be revealed, I appeal to the elders among you, shepherd the flock of Elohim, which is among you, serving as overseers, not by compulsion, but voluntarily, not out of greed for filthy gain, but eagerly, neither as being Adonim over those entrusted to you, but being examples to the flock. And when the chief shepherd appears, you shall receive the never-fading crown of esteem. In the same way, you younger ones, be subject to elders, and gird yourselves with humility toward one another, for Elohim resists the proud, but gives favor to the humble. Humble yourselves, then, under the mighty hand of Elohim, so that he exalts you in due time, casting all your worry upon him, for he is concerned about you. Be sober, watch, because your adversary the devil walks about like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. Resist him, firm in the belief, knowing that the same hardships are experienced by your brotherhood in the world, and the Elohim of all favor, who called you to his everlasting esteem by Mashiach Yahushua, after you have suffered a while, himself perfect, establish, strengthen, and settle you. To him be the esteem and the might forever and ever. Amen. Through Sila, the trustworthy brother, as I reckon, I have written to you briefly, encouraging and witnessing that this is the true favor of Elohim. In this stand fast. She who is in Babel, chosen together with you, greets you. Also my son, Mark, Greet one another with a kiss of love. Peace to all of you who are in Mashiach Yahusha. Aman.